In this objective question from the given option, they are directing us to specify the correct wrong statement after ignoring the correct statement regarding the visual cycle controlling factor. For this, let me avoid the correct statement. Why we are avoiding option A? Why? Because the retina is a light absorbing portion of the visual photopigment is correct. Why? Because the correct visualization, because of the retinal pigment is mandatory to cast the image to the neuron so that the appropriate image information will reach the brain for taking the decision. That is the reason why we are avoiding option A. Why we are avoiding option B? Because the retina is having the photopigment rhodopsin, which is not in the same pattern as in the corn cell. Why? Because we require three type of photopigment to differentiate red, blue, and green. That is the reason why we are avoiding option B. Why we are avoiding option D? Because the rhodopsin is a purplish red pigment present in the rod only, but not in the corn cell. That is absolutely accepted because the rhodopsin pigment in its specific form in the rod cell required to specify the correct object in a high intensity light. For this, we are ignoring the option D, A, and B. Why? Because this A, B, and D are representing the correct statement about the visual factor controlling factor, whereas the option C is not the correct statement. Why? Because the retina is not a derivative of vitamin C or ascorbic acid. It is a derivative of vitamin A, which is nothing but a retinoic acid or retinol or retinol or retinoic pigment. All this specification we can accept to choose option C as a wrong statement. With this specification, we are choosing option C as a correct answer so that we can secure 4 mark. What are the points we told with the different option? We are giving as a sentence wise narration to have a recap and also to take the neat notes for future reference. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. The chemical basis for animal vision is retinal. Yeah, polyene chromophore that is attached to protein known as opsin. Retinal, which is attached to the protein known as type 1 rhodopsin, enables some microbe to turn light into metabolic energy. With this specification, we choose an option C as a wrong statement, which is exactly matching with this question demand.